Thoughts on your team's game here tonight?
Yeah, I mean, pretty solid game, I think, considering obviously tough back-to-back, 7 into a 5 with travel, but points in 4 of the last 4 games, so we'll take it.
With that in mind, second of a back-to-back, came out of the gate with 2 quick ones. What was the emphasis and the approach coming out of the gate in this one?
Yeah, same thing as the other night in New York, I think. Thought we had a good first period. Obviously, a lot of penalties, so there wasn't too much flow to the games, but that's going to happen, and anything can happen in overtime.
Overall, on the offensive side of the puck, team scored 16 goals over the past 3 games. What have you noticed that maybe is working specifically in the O-zone all through the lineup?
Yeah, no, guys are holding on the pucks in the offensive zone, moving it around. D are getting their shots through from the point that have been leading the goals too. So I think everyone's been doing a good job, and just got to keep doing it.
And for you individually, 5 goals in the last 5 games against John Gibson. Any reason for that specifically, and what you see maybe against him specifically?
Yeah, I don't know. I think 3 out of those 5 are all flukes in one game. So no, he's a good goalie, and it's a good. I don't know. There's no real reason to it, I guess.
Dylan highlighted just resilient efforts this weekend overall as a group. What's the approach now after these difficult results to try and keep going over these next couple of games?
Yeah, no, like I said, I think points in 4 of the last 4. I thought we played some good hockey. Obviously, bit of a dagger in the last 4 or 5 minutes there last night, and yeah, considering the back-to-back, today's game was pretty solid. So I think we're feeling good about our game. Obviously, a big road trip for us, so just got to keep playing well the next 2 games here on the road.
So, Dylan, just an assessment of your team's game here tonight.
Yeah, obviously you want to get the win, but I think we played a pretty good game, especially with the travel back-to-back earlier time. So, it sucks to lose, but you take the point and just look for the next game.
Come out of the gate strong with 2 goals, including a power play marker. What was the emphasis out of the gate here in this one?
Yeah, we wanted to come out flying, obviously. We knew they were well rested, and their crowd is good here. So, we wanted to come out and get an early lead, and we did that. And, we just got to find a way to hold that.
You mentioned the power play as well. Get a couple of goals on that power play tonight. What have you seen overall from the power play as of late, and then in this one as well?
Yeah, obviously we had our struggles for a bit there, but, we found a way to score again, and we're going to need to keep finding ways to step up and score goals for us because, as you know, power play goals are big.
First off, James, your assessment on your team's game here tonight.
I thought the team. I thought we battled hard. Since I've signed here and been a part of the organization, you really keep a close eye on them, and obviously, and even before I started getting in the lineup, and just really impressed with our effort, our work ethic, and the character, the integrity on the team to stick to the game plan, and to build and to play for each other. So really impressed again. Just the gumption that we played with, and given the tough schedule we had.
For you individually, how do you feel being back in the crease for an NHL game here?
Yeah, it's fun to play. This is it's the greatest game on earth, right? And so it was good to be back in there. I thought I felt good, felt like I was getting to my reads and seeing the puck pretty well. Obviously, the result isn't what we want. It would have been really nice to get 2 points, but I thought my game was decent today, and it was a good building block.
What's the mindset and approach for you? You haven't played necessarily an NHL game in a long time, just getting up to speed. What's it like for you maybe in warm-ups and leading into it to try and get your eyes back into game speed?
Yeah, I think it's, a couple big servings of trust and grace. I think you trust your game, but you also understand that, there might be a little bit of rust or the odd mistake that you make that maybe you wouldn't make, when you're firing, on all cylinders. And so, I thought I stuck to what I wanted to do fairly well. I felt, like I said, I felt pretty good from the start, and I felt like my game kind of built as it went on. And so, it's the way it ends sucks. Always sucks when you lose an OT, but I was happy with how my game progressed.
You mentioned trust, and how important is it to gain that trust with your your defensive men and your teammates overall, and finding that chemistry as the game goes along? What's that challenge like as well for you in coming into a new system?
Yeah, you got to build that, and you got to start understanding where guys are and what their reads are and how they play, and I think that I thought it was good. Yeah, I think we got a real solid D-core, and again, the D-core is just a cookie cutter of our team in the sense that they work hard, they play hard, they get in shot lanes, they make good plays with the puck, they're honest, and it's a fun team to play behind, and it's a fun D-core to play behind.
Coach, first off, thoughts on the game tonight?
That was a hard-fought point. Obviously, a tough turnaround. Get in here at 2 o'clock in the morning and play at 5 tonight against a real good team. I liked a lot of our game. We had our luck 2-on-1 in overtime, and they get theirs, and we lose the point there.
James Reimer steps in for his debut. What'd you notice from his game tonight?
Liked his game. Looked in control. Obviously hasn't played for a while, but I like what I saw tonight.
Team's able to battle back at the end of the second and get a power play goal, 2 on the night overall. What'd you see from that unit tonight in this one?
Yeah, I thought our power play came up tonight. Again, it's one of those nights where you probably needed it. I like the energy in our start. I thought that, like a good team does, they pushed. And the third was kind of a back and forth, not a lot happening. But like I said, I like the overall effort of our group tonight.